What's up? What's up? How are you guys? I'm so excited today. First of all, let me back up some. I'm loving this look. I had some boss moves to make today, and so I got dressed. You know, I'm normally in scrubs, a t-shirt. I'm always in my work clothes, and to get dressed today, I feel so bossy, so CEO-ish. Yes, let's speak that into existence. So CEO-ish. I love this look. Shout out to my stylist. Where is she? Hold on, let me go get her. Hey! I am the stylist. Woo. Me and my teams are good. Me, Sherwana Monet, and Shepherd. Hey, Boujeejuan. Girl, you did that. Okay, enough about me. I didn't come and do this video for this right now. But I do look good, honey. But anyways, on a serious tip, how are you guys doing? I wanted to put this video together so that my audience can get to know me, tap a little into my personality, understand what made me create my channel, what type of things you can expect from me. I am so excited about this opportunity. I'm so excited to be able to share my life and my journey with you guys. Right now, most of the channel will surround my weight loss and my weight loss journey. And when I tell you guys, it has been a journey. It has literally been an entire journey from start to finish. I had to do a lot of research. I had to do a lot of figuring things out myself. And I lost weight, 80 pounds, in 2013. And it was so much easier than what it was this time around. I've only lost about 40 as we speak. And when I tell you it has been a journey from start to finish, I had to really learn to listen to my body. I had to shut other people out and their opinions. Everybody has different styles and different ways of losing weight. Everybody's body is different. So part of this journey is really being in tune with yourself, getting to know yourself, seeing what works for you, because what might work for Mike and Steve may not necessarily work for you. So I'm going to tell you guys the whole story from start to finish, where I figured out what is finally working for me. Obviously, I am not 22 anymore, even though I look it, honey. I am not 22 anymore. And so what was easier back then, my body has changed throughout the years. And so it's definitely a lot harder. So as you guys know, September marks the fourth quarter of every year. And so last year in September, I began to plan my goals and things for this year. And being that I'm turning 30 in a few months, a big thing for me was to lose weight. I want to be snatched for my birthday. Like, I promise you, I want to be so snatched. And I want to be in the best health, in the best shape that I could possibly be in. So the fourth quarter, I started creating my goals, and even though the fourth quarter, I start creating my goals for the following year. My birthday was in October, and I was going on vacation. Me and my mom went on vacation, and I said, as soon as this plane touches back down to Charlotte, I am going to begin to work on my goals for next year. And so one of those big goals was for this current year is to lose weight. So when we touched down, it wasn't the first day, it wasn't the second day. Once my mom left, I really said, okay, now it's time to dive in, go grocery shopping, figure out what exactly I'm going to eat, what I'm not going to do, what I'm not going to eat, what I'm going to add to my diet, what I'm going to subtract. So I decided that I'm not going to be vegan, but I'll definitely try a pescatarian diet. So I stopped eating meat. I would eat fish occasionally. I would definitely eat shrimp. I love seafood. So I definitely kept those things in my diet. I supplemented meat for beans a lot. So I was making like soup with vegetables and beans. Every single week, I would have like a salad and a soup, or some type of meal and a soup. And I really wish that I would have went out and like really recorded and documented this journey to share with you all when I really had the vision. But we'll get into that later, so that you guys could just see the progress and the journey firsthand. So I tried that, and so that started when I really started doing it. It was about November by this time. So from November to, I would say, January, I was not consuming any chicken or anything like that. Just fish, shrimp. The rest was all vegetables and beans for the most part. At the end, I want to say mid-December, I then hired a personal trainer. I was already going to the gym by myself, but I felt like I needed an extra boost, extra motivation. So I said, you know what? I'm going to hire a trainer. And I knew I had to do it right then and there, because if I pondered on the idea, I would talk myself out of it in some way, some form, or some fashion. So December, as soon as I said it, that same day when I went to the gym, I inquired about a personal trainer, and I used the trainer that they had there. I had 2 trainers, and I want to shout them out, Mike and Avery. I definitely appreciate you guys and the journey and the start and everything that you guys did for me. So I started working with the personal trainer, and 2 of them. And we were working out probably 3 to 4 times a week. I was not seeing any results. I really enjoyed my workouts with them. I really pushed them. They really pushed me. They were accountability partners. They would text me. They wanted to see what I was eating. They literally held me accountable for every single thing I put in my mouth. For the things that I was doing, they always would text me even when they weren't there. What are you going to be doing at the gym today? So I really appreciate them for that motivational boost. However, I was losing very little weight, and neither of us could figure out what it was. They did suggest that I put more protein back into my diet. They also said that I eat like a bird and I needed to be eating more food, but honestly, I wasn't really hungry. So I also work a 3rd shift job, and while I was at work, sometimes I would be snacking on like nuts. They also told me I could do green smoothies, so I began to do that. But I'm not losing weight. Like, I'm eating healthy, I'm not losing weight, but my work schedule is so crazy. I work 1st shift and I work 3rd shift. So I'm up a lot. My body is not resting the way that it should be. I was seeing like, I want to say the first month, I maybe lost 5 pounds. And this is working out 3 to 4 times a week. I lost 5 pounds in a month. And that is no exaggeration. And I was like, there is no way that I work this hard. I've been faithful to the gym. I have a rule that I don't work out on Sundays. Sundays is my day of peace. I was literally going to the gym on Sundays, and I saw very little results. So I had to figure something out. And I'm like, okay, they keep telling me that I should add meat back into my diet. Not eating meat is not giving me any results. So let me see what adding meat back into my diet would do. So I slowly began to eat meat again. I'm not a heavy meat eater. I really don't eat pork like that. If I do, like, I just got into bacon bits because somebody made a mistake and put bacon pieces on my salad when I was in a restaurant, and it was actually good. So now I eat bacon bits here and there on my salad. But other than that, I really don't do pork. I use chicken and turkey substitutions for anything that may require pork. So anyways, slowly start adding meat into my diet. Still going to the gym. Now I'm seeing little changes. Now I may be losing 1 pound a week, I want to say. And this is February now, Valentine's Day. And I'm like, I wanted to be smaller than this for Valentine's Day. What in the world is going on? So I said, you know what? I need to take another drastic change. So what I did, I started looking into intermittent fasting. I also started looking into keto. So I slowly began to do that. Even though I work a third shift job, I don't have to snack all the time. I don't have to eat every single time I'm hungry. I began to drink water instead. I began to do other things while I'm at work to fill my time so that my mind is not constantly on food. I've trained my body so that at night I don't even get hungry. It is a rare occasion where I'm hungry past 9 o'clock. When I am hungry, I consume lots and lots of water. And it eventually goes away. I also started back apple cider vinegar shots. I can't really do shots. It makes me sick. So I pour it into a bottle of water. I pour some apple cider vinegar. And after I eat my dinner, I typically drink apple cider vinegar. It helps suppress my appetite. I used to drink it in the morning before I would eat my first meal and at night. But drinking apple cider vinegar on an empty stomach, it would cause me to feel so nauseous and sick. And you have to think about all that acid from the apple cider vinegar being on an empty stomach. So I decided I would no longer take it in the morning because I didn't like the way it makes me feel. When I eat my first meal at 1 o'clock, sometimes I do drink the apple cider vinegar. Sometimes I don't. I'm really not too hard on myself. So also with the intermittent fasting, being that I give myself until 9 o'clock, sometimes 10 o'clock to eat because I try to take a nap in between jobs and I don't want to eat. So say I come home from my first job. If I'm tired, I'm not going to eat right then and there because it's the same thing, sleeping right after you eat. Whether you do it in the daytime or you do it at night, it's still the same thing. And I don't want to sleep on a full stomach. So sometimes I'll wait till I wake up and I'm getting ready to go to my third shift job. Then I will eat my dinner before I leave home and have my apple cider vinegar. Like I said, I'm not too hard on myself or too strict when it comes to anything. If I don't feel like drinking that nasty apple cider vinegar that day, I'm not going to force myself. If I haven't had it in a week or two, I say, okay, now, Juan, you need to drink this. It's good for you. And I'll force myself in that way. But as far as to be so strict to do it every single day, I don't feel the need. You have to be nice to yourself. You have to love yourself and still be disciplined at the same time. So, like I said, some things I'm just not so strict on myself about. So, also, in the midst of me trying to figure out why I'm not losing weight the way as quick as I was 5-6 years ago, I started asking my friends, and I had a friend who recently lost a lot of weight and she looks good. So I said, what did you do this time that you didn't do the last few times that you've attempted to lose weight? And she said she just focused on cardio. So also during this whole time, both of my trainers' schedules ended up changing. One ended up going to a different gym. One, his schedule at his normal job changed. And so I could no longer work out with them because it wasn't fitting with my busy schedule. So now I'm at the gym by myself, doing whatever I have to do. Anyways, talk to my friend. She says she focused on cardio. She did a little bit of weightlifting, but not so much. Ding, ding, ding. The first time I lost 80 pounds, I didn't do any weightlifting at all. All I did was straight cardio, straight walking, and eating right. So I began to do cardio again. I would do some weightlifting here and there. There's some exercises that they taught me that I really enjoy doing, and so I would add those here and there. So I started doing my cardio. I'm slowly beginning to transition into keto. I don't want to just drop everything at one time, and then my body crashes. So with intermittent fasting, I don't eat breakfast. Sometimes I can go a whole entire week. Sometimes I might do 3 or 4 days out of the week where I intermittent fast. I'm not going to be so harsh on myself or so cruel to my body. If I'm hungry in the morning and it's before 1 o'clock, I will first drink water. If I'm still hungry after that, sometimes I may drink tea, and sometimes I just might eat my breakfast. Point blank, period. I'm not extra hard on myself, but being that I've been doing it for about 2 months now, for the most part, my body is used to it, and I can go well beyond 1 o'clock, especially when I'm at home. For some reason, work makes me hungry. I don't know what it is. I can be home, laying in my bed all day, and forget that food is even an existing thing. But as soon as I get to work, my body wants to eat. So, with training myself, it's definitely easy. My coworkers know about my journey, and I really want to thank them because they hold me accountable. We have conversations. We talk about the journey. Some of them are on their own weight loss journey, and it's just good to be around like-minded people. And I love my work family so much, and I thank my coworkers who do hold me accountable. What else did I want to say? Yeah, so now I'm slowly transitioning into keto. One thing I find about keto that prevented me, and shout out to my sister, because I talked to her and she brought up the fact that one of her coworkers was currently doing keto and had lost 20 pounds. And that's what then caused me to go back and research keto, because I'm already a part of the keto groups on Facebook, but it seemed like all they did was eat bacon. I don't eat bacon like that, and it just seemed unhealthy. And so shout out to her for bringing that up, because I did go and research it on my own, and with that I learned to alter meals. They use a lot of cheese, a lot of heavy cream, a lot of sour cream, a lot of different dairy products, and dairy stores fat in hidden parts of our body. And so I really don't want to consume a bunch of dairy. So I've learned, and I'm still learning, to create my own recipes, and to, just because a recipe calls for a gallon of heavy cream, you don't have to use a gallon of heavy cream. You learn how to alter a recipe to your taste buds and to your beliefs. If you don't think dairy is super healthy for a healthy diet, take the dairy out. If you don't want to eat a bunch of meat, take the meat out, because you have to learn how to alter things to your liking, to your taste buds. I do have the ketosis strips, but honestly, I have not currently tested myself. I don't know if I will ever completely go into ketosis, because like I said, I'm not super strict on myself. If I am craving something for the moment, I'm going to eat it. I'm watching my portion sizes. What else? I'm trying to keep moving as much as possible. Even though we're in quarantine, I'll turn on some music and I'll dance. I'll watch other YouTubers with their workout videos, and I'll do it with them. This working out from home stuff is really killing me. So I need the gyms to open back up like ASAP, because I'm not good with this, but I know that I'm not good with it. And one thing to change something is self-acknowledgement. So I'll be working out in the house, and I start to get annoyed. And so I might text my friends, like, stop whatever you're doing and do 50 squats or something. And it's definitely a way of being alone, but being together at the same time when you incorporate your loved ones and other people in your journey. So, yes, I'm definitely open for questions. If anybody has a question about weight loss, if anybody is struggling, I am so excited to share my journey with you guys. I hope that it inspires someone. I hope that it motivates someone. And let me tell you, the hardest thing to do in life is to start. If you have a dream, if you have a goal, if you have a vision, the hardest thing is to start. Once you start, learn to enjoy the process. Now that I have almost lost 40 pounds, I'm looking in the mirror. I'm enjoying the process. I'm enjoying seeing how my body is changing. Learn to enjoy the process of whatever it is you're going through. There's a Christian singer named Jonathan Reynolds, and one of his albums, he talks about the roller coaster of life. And he talks about how people on the roller coaster who are being scared and they got their hands over their face, they feel every single wave of that roller coaster. When the ones who have their hands up and they're enjoying the roller coaster ride, they don't feel that shame. They don't feel that scared feeling. They're enjoying the ride. And those are the ones who want to go back on it again and again. So I said that to say this. Learn how to enjoy the process. There's so much blessings in the process. I've literally learned so much through every time I heard a no, every time I failed, every time I lost, every time I was discouraged. It brought something else out of me. I learned so much more from the no's than I have the yeses. I'm so grateful for all the victories, but I really thank God because my growth, my discipline, my determination, my passion, all of that came from failure. All of it came from being told no. All of it came from my doubts, my fears, feeling like I was incomparable, like incompetent. Incompetent is what I meant to say. All of that came from the fear. So I just want to encourage everybody to say yes and make the first move. If you don't know how to do something, follow somebody who's doing something along the lines of what you want to do and see how they started. Like, you don't have to know everything, but you have to have the will to start. And once you start, more and more information will start coming to you. Also, get accountability partners. I really thank God for my team. Like, I am not here because of my own strength. I am not here because of my own will. I'm here because I have a team that supports me, loves me, holds me accountable, puts me in my place, tell me when I'm wrong. And I cannot be where I am today without those people in my life. And I really want them to know that I love them. I love them. I love them. I thank God for all the people who pour into me, all the people who pray for me, all the people who text me and say, Juana, you were on my mind today. Those little things, they go a long way. And I'm so glad that people are praying for me and people support me and people want to see me win. It's nothing, there's no greater feeling in the world to know that people are going to God on your behalf. And I'm just so grateful. Words cannot even express how much I love all of you guys. Also, I'm going to be starting a segment called Ask Boujeejuan, where people are going to be able to email me in questions, and then on Sunday nights, I will answer all of you guys' questions. Once I start getting several emails, I'll begin the segment on my YouTube channel. And like I said, I'll post those on Sunday. So you need to have your questions in before Sunday because I'm going to be posting it on Sunday. And I'll do that for every week as long as I possibly can. You can email me at boujeejuan@gmail.com. Again, that is at boujeejuan@gmail.com. Email me your questions. If you want me to say your name when I answer the question, write in the email that you would like for me to say your name. If you want me to keep you anonymous, I'll keep you anonymous. I look so forward to building and sharing this community with you guys. I look so forward to helping one another be built up. I'm so excited about all the doors that God is going to be opening up just from me saying yes. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I'm so privileged. Get you guys an accountability partner. Start writing out your goals. Stop canceling 2020. 2020 is not canceled. For me, it's not. My dreams, my desires, my goals, life still goes on. Corona don't rule nobody. I know the God that I serve. I know the plans that he has for me. Life must go on. Yes, take preventative measures, but still press forward, press forward, press forward. Still work on you, still pour into you, and all that jazz. I'm so happy that you guys are tuned in. I hope you enjoy it. If you have a comment, if you like it, whatever, add it down below. I'll be sure to answer as much questions as I possibly can. Also, if you like what you have seen, if you like what you have heard, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel. Share it with your family. Sit in your living room and watch my channel together. And if you hit that bell, you'll get the notification every single time I post. My meal prep and lifestyle videos will be posted faithfully every Wednesday between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. And Ask Boujeejuan will be posted every Sunday. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. Make sure you're staying prayed up. Make sure you keep moving. Make sure you're exercising. Make sure you are doing things that are productive and can help you grow and can help you walk into your purpose. Do not see this time as like a downtime. No, this is a time for us to get up and really start living in our purpose, really start working in the will of God, really start doing what you can do, because all this shows us is that life is short and tomorrow is not promised. And when you die, do you want to die full of the gifts and talents that God gave you? Or when you die, do you want to die empty? I often think about when I die and I see God face to face, do I want him to say, Sharwana, I don't want to be like the man who hid the gifts. I want to be like the man who God gave 5 gifts and he turned those 5 gifts into 10 gifts. Like, I don't want to die full of the things that God gave me. I want him to know that I use every single gift, every single talent, and I sprinkled every blessing that he gave me amongst the land, and I shared with people, and I was generous. So let's not be like that man who had one talent and he didn't use that one talent to create other talents. Let's be like the man who had 5 talents and he used each of those 5 talents and learned how to do other things and sprinkle those blessings throughout the land. I didn't even mean to say all that, but obviously that was a word for somebody. I love you guys. I love you guys. And until next time, be blessed. As I was rewatching the video and editing, I realized there was some things that I felt was kind of important to my journey that I wanted to share with you guys. So I'm gonna try to make this quick so the video is not so long. One thing that I forgot to mention is I've seen a lot of people that I've watched, they're doing the intermittent fasting as well. Some people are eating maybe 4 hours a day or even 8 hours a day, and in that time frame they try to consume as many calories within the 1200 calorie or 1800, whatever calorie amount of calories that they are allowing themselves to consume. They will sit and in those 4 hours or in those 8 hours eat every single calorie that they've given themselves. For me, I don't do that. If I'm going to skip one meal, I'm skipping that meal, I'm skipping those calories. Therefore, it allows me to burn more throughout the day. So the way it works is you want to burn more calories than you consume in order to lose a pound. So in my mind, it does not make sense for me to consume every single calorie that I'm giving myself. If I skip this meal, that's say I skip breakfast. That's 500 calories that day that I'm skipping, that I'm not consuming, and I'm able to, you know, lose that pound quicker that week because I've decided to skip that meal. For me to sit there and eat all those calories, it just seems unhealthy. I don't know. It doesn't work for me. Do what you choose to do what your body tells you to do, but I'm fine. Some days I will only eat 1 meal a day. As long as I'm not hungry, I don't see the point in consuming unnecessary calories. Be nice to your body. I don't like stuffing myself. I don't like how it feels. It's nasty to me. Also, it was something else I wanted to say, but I forgot. Let me think.
2,000 years later.
But yeah, I can't think of it. If I remember, I'll get back to you. Love you guys. I'm done for real this time.